Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, before we get started, guys, please make sure you subscribe. If you have not subscribed, I need you to actually subscribe. Now, let's get started. Let's start with our DXY. So, from DXY, we go to our GBPUSD to EURUSD and AUDUSD. Now, this is the DXY, right? We will take a look at the trend first. We can see the DXY is on a bearish move. We clearly can see a lower lows and a lower highs. Price is dropping. If you have been following this consistently, you would have seen how we had this bearish move. No doubt about that. Secondly, we can see our 10 period moving average. Price also trading below the 10 period moving average. Now you all know the rules of trading this moving average, right? Which is kind of like a trend indicator. Once the price is below the 10 period, especially the 10 period is very fast, right? Once it is below it, then definitely that is a sell movement. So we clearly can see that this is below it. Previously it was above it, right? Price was giving us that impulse move, but now it is below it and it is trading below it. So now if you take a look at this, right, the way to know this price itself, you will see something like this. Let's start from here. Something like a drop and a pullback, then a drop, right, and a pullback on this DXY. You can take a look at this again as a new drop. You see this new drop are breaking this previous lows and a pullback. After this pullback, what do you expect? We are expecting a further drop. So this DXY, we are still expecting more drops to be made. That will, a new lows needs to be made. That should now take us to the DXY in 4-hour time frame. So you can see on this 4-hour time frame, this is kind of like a level here. I won't be using that supply and demand, analysis. I'm just going to be using that, resistance and support level, a sell pattern. So this is how we are going to see something like this recent move. And we are going to apply that rules of trade, what you see and not what you think. So what we clearly can see is that this price is kind of ranging within this level, right? On the 4-hour time frame. Except price breaks out of any of this level. If price breaks out of this resistance, then you can go ahead and go long, right? If price goes ahead and break below this support, you can go ahead and sell, right? That is what we'll be doing. But we can clearly see that this within this 4-hour time frame, the price is ranging. You can see this price drop, right? And we saw this similar movement that came to the resistance level, and we saw this movement that came to the support level. Now this same movement is giving us to the resistance level. So let's see if it hits our resistance level. Once the XY hits the resistance level, then I would advise you to go ahead and sell. All you just have to do is be patient. That is the Forex market. So if in case this price just starts giving us that drop, it does not get to the if it does not get to the resistance level, it starts dropping, then you can see it get to the support level, then you can now go ahead and go long on this DXY. So basically we will just trade what we see, except price breaks below this support level, then we can now say, okay, we are now on the down movement. Or if eventually price breaks above this resistance level, we can now say, okay, we are now to go long. All we just have to do on the 4-hour time frame is follow the trend. That should now take us to the GBP. That should take us to our GBPUSD, right? We can see the full trend. It is an uptrend move. We are still getting an higher highs and higher lows, but you see something like a downtrend move. This recent movement that is being made, right? You can see a drop here and a pullback is being made, right? Now a new drop is being made. So the next level we will be getting this drop to is this level, which I'll be watching out for a level of 1.19. Currently, GBP is trading at 1.20. So we do still want to see it drop to a level of 1.19. Maybe then price will now start giving us that uptrend move. And if price breaks below this level and drop, then we can now start seeing this GBP USD as a bearish move. As at now, we can just still sit as a pullback level. We can see, kind of like still sit as a pullback level. Except, price give us like a 3 to 4 multiple break of structure downward, then we can now consider this as a bearish move. Okay, price has now changed its direction. If not, we still see this as an uptrend move, or we just consider this as a pullback. So this next level we would want this GBPUSD to drop into is this level of 1.19, right? So it is currently trading at 1.20. So let's watch out for a level of 1.19. And one of the reasons why I'm watching out is we saw a reaction here, right? So I expect price to drop, come to this level, and also give us a reaction. So that is what I am watching out for. And we can take a look at this 4-hour time frame. You can see the trend, right? I mean, when you want to trade, especially on the 4-hour time frame, you would not want to trade against your trend. Like they always say, Trend is your friend. Trend is what should guide you. So this is what we'll see here. Now let's see it on the 4-hour time frame on GBPUSD. You can see something like a drop, and you can see a pullback, right? You can see a new drop that broke these lows, and you take a look at this to be a pullback. After that, what do you expect? You expect a further drop. This is one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys that I'm watching out for a drop to a level of 1.19. So if from here price will get to level of 1.19, I expect to grab it about 100 pips. I think 100 pips in a day, grabbing it in a day is okay for me. Also, for our time frame, we are trading below this 10 period moving average. So that is it. That should take us to the our Euro USD, right? Again, before we place a trade, we would want to ask ourselves, what is the trend? Is it an uptrend move? Is it a downtrend move, or is it a range market move? So we clearly consider that this is an uptrend move, right? No doubt about that. Now take a look at this movement here. Let's start it from here. This would be considered as an ice. Here would be taken to be a pullback. You can see this as a new ice, and here would be seen as a pullback. After that, what do you expect? We expect a further ice, right? A further uptrend, no doubt about that. But you say that price is kind of ranging, so we will get into that soon. Now, take a look at this moving average. You can see price is trading above the 10 period moving average. You're right. We still see this as an uptrend move. Now, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I want you guys to pay attention. You can see that this price is ranging on the 4-hour time frame. Same thing with our DXY. You can see this DXY price is kind of ranging on the 4-hour time frame. Similar movement is being made here. So if we are following this channel consistently, you will see I've seen last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, how we were ranging within this level. How I told you guys that as we get a drop here, we expect an impulse move to this resistance, then a drop again to this support, right? And an impulse move to the resistance, then a drop again to our resistance and to our support. So that is what we are expecting. So once the market opens the next day, we would want to place similar movements with it. We want to trade what we see and not what we think. Now you can see that this price has dropped to the support level. All we have to do is go ahead and hit our resistance level and opt out, try and set our take profit at this resistance level on the 4-hour time frame. If price is now dropping, then we would go ahead and drop on this Euro USD. But if eventually price breaks out of this resistance level, right, all you have to do is wait for a pullback to be made, and we will now continue that uptrend move. Then we can now say, okay, the uptrend move for this daily time frame that we are all expecting a new highs that needs to be made, that we are all expecting is happening, so you can go ahead. But if not, we just have to trade what we see and not what we think. So all what we can see is this market is ranging, so we just have to range it, grab our take profit at this resistance level. Once price is dropping again, we can go ahead and drop to our support level. Again, we take it up to our resistance level. That is what we will be watching out for. And same thing with the 1-hour time frame, similar movement is like that. You can see it. You can see prices ranging within this level. So go ahead and range. And last one we will take a look at is AUDUSD. Like I said, before you place a trade, first thing you ask yourself, what is the trend? We can see that this is an uptrend move. Now take a look at this AUDUSD. So take a look at this as an impulse move. So we would see this to be a pullback, and again a new highs or an impulse move, as you would call it. This would be seen to be a pullback as a pullback, then a new highs that broke this previous highs, and now you will see this to be a pullback. So what do you expect? We expect a further new highs that will be made that will take out this previous highs. But you can see AUD lately, it is kind of like dropping. You can see, bearish move on AUD lately. So, one of the reasons why, we are not really having that spike movement. So we now have to apply that rules of trade what you see and not what you think by going to the 4-hour time frame. So let's see if you can spot some level on this 4-hour time frame. So you can see that price has been coming to this level multiple times and rejecting, right? So we would want to go ahead and see if price will actually come to hit this level. So I'll watch out for this level on AUDUSD. So you can see that price came to reject this level here. We saw price rejected this level. We saw it react to this level or reject anyone. You see it again. So now this price is spiking up. I would just advise you to guide and take up to this your AUDUSD. Take your take profits here, and if price will be dropping again, as it is very much likely to drop, then we can go ahead and drop. So if price is giving us that impulse move again, then we will go ahead and do it. But if eventually price breaks out of it, then we can go ahead and jump with it. We just have to watch how the price is moving and we will go ahead and trade with it. So that is my analysis for the day. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share.